Dink was first. All right. Kyle was second. How y'all doing, everybody? Yep, Dink's in Bemidji, Minnesota. I don't know if I ever told y'all, but I've read all these novels, or most of them. He's probably written some since the last one I read, but by an author named John Sanford. I think that's his pen name. I don't think it's his real name, but um, it's police stuff set in Minneapolis. But a lot of the action takes place in various places close to Minneapolis, and one of the towns that gets mentioned a lot is Bemidji. I think that's cool. Faith up in here? Hey, Faith, how you doing? March Madness. Yep, I'm kind of excited. Excited for my Auburn Tigers to do well. I see they're a number 4 seed. Oh, Sheila's in here. Hey, Sheila, how you doing? I'm doing great, by the way. Hope y'all are all doing great. Hey, Mary the Button Lady, how's it going down in Florida? Let's see. Kyle says at my new job, I am $10 per person. Oh, okay, in a bracket, NCAA basketball tournament bracket. Yes, it's the Chuck Chat. Hey, Cassandra Holcomb, how you doing? Yeah, I've been seeing you in other people's chats. Hey, Douglas Peoples Jr., good to see you. Mr. Sneaky Pete. Hey, Deborah, how you doing down there in Florida? Hey, Stephanie, what's going on tonight? I'm doing great. Hey, there's our buddy Jen, cooking dinner and sneaking out quick for 8:45 spark. Well, that's awesome. 8:45 p.m. spark, right? Um, in just a minute in Minnesota, also, right? Yep. Hey, John Pro, big ups. Yep. John Pro always says that. Good to see you. Hey, Cabell, how are you, buddy? Hey, JP Grubbs, what's going on? Hey, Josh, how's it going, Josh? How's Booger doing? Yep, the pug has already started the snoring. Let's see. Sheila ended the day with $98. A perfect dirty stack. All right. That's awesome. Love the dirty stacks. I saw that Josh and Booger did a dirty stack that turned out they were going opposite directions, but they still got them done. That's good as long as they're both on time. All right, Kyle, you had a Wildens card order this weekend. Got 8 French breads and 20 pounds of meat from the deli for a $35 delivery. Sounds like a pretty easy one. Yeah, that sounds easy. All right. Now, you told me it's Lee's Cookies and Treats, right? That's how you pronounce it. Lee's Cookies and Treats. How you doing? Good to see you tonight. Hey, Brian, what's up? Hey, Jack. Jack, are you burning one for me? Derek Lindsay, do you think you will do a dinner dash? Yeah. Yes, that's exactly the plan, Derek. Now that I will not ever dash at night because I'm old. If I was 25 years old, yeah, I'd go out at night dashing. But I'm never going to dash in the dark. But now that the days are getting longer, I'm going to do it this summer. I'm going to do it, more than once. I'm going to do it a few times. I'm going to go out and do some dinner rush because y'all, I have never ever dashed during the dinner rush. Um, so yeah, I'm going to try it this summer soon. Aaron, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Wait, I didn't know Dink was feeling bad. Did I? I want to do Instacart on the weekends. Made 205 for a Saturday and Sunday. Wow. That's pretty cool. That's some cool extra change. A dirty stack hat. All right. This one, dashing across America, dirty stacks since 2023. I like this hat. I like the way it fits. I know it's not the official logo, but I don't know. For some reason, I like it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Pronounced Lee's Cookies and Treats, right? Yep. Jack's burning one for me. Yes, this is still the rainbow candy. It's still hanging in there. I thought it was done. I thought it was, they started to taste like an ashtray when they're about done. Tastes like licking an ashtray, but it came back. It made a comeback. Susan Cunningham, do you have to have special coverage on your car insurance? You're supposed to. If you're out dashing and Ubering and Sparking and Instacarting and all that grub hubbing, you're supposed to have that coverage on your car. So far, I've been rolling the dice, but not much longer. We're about to get the real insurance. All right. Josh says we're doing good. The Uber was about 10 minutes late, but you got the whole tip. Good. Yeah. Yeah. If the DoorDash was 10 minutes late, you probably would have got a contract violation. She got trigger happy with the accept button. Wait, the headlights Honda Fit not good for night? Oh yeah, probably not. Probably not. But I have trouble driving at night. And I mean, I've had trouble in multiple cars just because I'm old. I mean, I can drive at night. I just don't like it. Why would I want to drive at night? At night, I like to be at home. Yeah, that's what I think, Sheila. I think when I do go out and dash dinner, I've never dashed dinner before, but I think when I do, I'm I'm hoping I'm going to make more money than normal. And I get it, if you're at work in an office or a car dealership or whatever, and you need some lunch, you're trying not to spend too terribly much money. But dinner is when it seems like people would maybe splurge. I know, I know. I say I've never dashed at night, never dashed the dinner rush. I have delivered like maybe one order, maybe two, in the little town nearby of Folkestone when it was dark, and it was horrible. I couldn't see any house numbers. It was awful. Yeah, I'm never going to do that again. Jared, good question. Um, the channel originally, my son and I kind of threw this together, and he was the one he said he was going to do it. He was going to travel all over the country dashing, and so far it's never happened. He still might do it someday in the future. But when it became apparent that this was never going to happen, I was never going to travel across America. I mean, I've got a house and a wife who has a job, and I mean, I can't just go traveling around America. But we thought that Wesley was going to do it, but it hasn't happened yet. But so in the meantime, pretty quickly after coming up with a name for the channel and all that, when I realized that this traveling around wasn't going to happen anytime soon, um, is when I came up with the idea of having guest stars. Jared, I'm still talking to Jared Hopper. And so we've had so far, I think maybe like 18 guest stars from states all over America. I think counting Georgia and Florida, where I dash, I think we're about 19 or 20 states we've had on our channel. And a lot of those people are in the live stream tonight in the chat who they've been guest stars, and in Texas and Kansas and uh, 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 Indiana. I was trying to think where Josh and Booger are. Um, and if I see any others, I'll mention them too. Uh, but anyway, yeah, so we have guest stars. In fact, Jared, you could be a guest star too in whatever state you dash in. Yeah, yeah, people are so crazy. order food in the dark and leave their porch lights off. People are, I would want to actually receive my food. I would do everything I possibly could to make sure my food got to me because I would be hungry. All right, had a perfect dirty stack, a DoorDash for a bag of dog food from Petco, and a Spark order for 2 cases of soda. They were on the same street. Turned $11 into $30. Heck yeah, that's how you do it, Sarah. That's how you do it. Hey, you know what? When I was, if y'all happen to have watched this evening's video already, when I was dashing down in Yulee, I don't know my way around down there. I'm lost down there. I don't know the names of hardly any of the streets. I don't know where the restaurants are. I realize it makes it really harder to dirty stack. It's pretty easy in Kingsland because I know where everything is. But man, when you're in a strange area, it's super hard to dirty stack. I mean, I suppose it could be done, if you look at the maps right and all that. But it was hard. I love a dirty stack though. That 205 was about 90% in store only. Yeah, that's right, Kyle. And I've done a bunch of those in the past in Winn-Dixie, where you just shop for the items and put them on shelves, label them. Dasher Don, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by the live stream. Oh, Minnesota, Dashing Dink has been a guest star. Um, yeah, you have the Elf Bar Berry Mix, 5,000 pounds. Yeah, this is supposed to be 7,000. I really don't like fruit flavored vapes. Um, I wish I could still find my cappuccino flavored vapes and macchiato. That's my favorite. Yeah, people can't turn their porch lights off. I did not know that it's a known issue with the car, that the headlights weren't that good. Hey, there's Big Carl. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for dropping by the live stream, Carl. Good to see you, buddy. Y'all, I think Carl, you correct me if I'm wrong, Carl, but I think Carl was a big time cherry picker and then he decided he was going to try out Top Dasher and 70% AR. And I think, I think Carl has decided he's going back to cherry picking. And y'all, uh, I'm thinking about trying cherry picking. If for nothing else, just for an experiment, just to see what it's like. If I have to schedule all my dashes and I only take good orders, don't worry about Top Dasher and all. I'm thinking about trying it just to see how it goes. Kyle, you think DoorDash has banned you? Well, hey, you have a great job now, so doesn't matter. Its cart batch last night was horrible. Would have been fine. She wanted refunds for the BOGO stuff they were out of. Oh man, I've seen some things about Instacart that make me wonder. I'm sure it comes with its own frustrations. I know I have a daughter-in-law who does Instacart, and one of her biggest gripes is she accepts an offer and goes in there and starts shopping, and then the whole time she's shopping, the customer's adding items to her shopping list. The Honda Fit seems like it goes about 8 feet in front of you and then goes black. Huh. Well, I ain't driving at night, and I'm certainly not dashing at night. Oh, thank you, Dink. Yeah, smash that thumbs up button, everybody. Brian, you were still doing your Instacart shop after the store closed. Holy cow. Illegal alien fool. I've only been dashing a little over a year, which is one of the reasons why I always say this channel is not instructional. It's entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to teach anybody how to dash or anything like that. If you're a new dasher and you happen to pick up some tips from me, that's fantastic. But yeah, this is just for fun and entertainment. But I've only been dashing a little over a year. I've got right at 2,000 deliveries on DoorDash, and who knows how many on Uber Eats, maybe 500, maybe not, maybe 300. I don't know. On track for 100 deliveries. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I've got to be top dasher for April because I planned the last week of April every year. We always go down to the Clearwater Beach, Florida area, and I plan to do some dashing down there. So, I can't be having to schedule. So I've got to make sure, I will make sure that I'm top dasher for April. But now, May, I don't know. I might try cherry picking and just see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I, I, man, I would hate having to deal with dashing at night and people not having their lights on. No, you know what, Josh, the Girl Scout cookies are still sitting on the counter. She hasn't gotten into them yet. She will though. Try to find the best substitution. It's about the same, 15%. Yeah, yeah. I have a real problem with Walmart's substitutions the way they work. Um, there are so many times when I've been doing a Spark shopping order when because I know about grocery shopping. I've been grocery shopping my whole life. I know how to grocery shop and I know what a good substitution is. And the substitutions that I would pick would be better than the ones that Walmart picks. But, man, Spark makes me jump through some ridiculous hoops to do. So I hate having to substitute on Spark because it's such a hassle. At least, I'm fairly inexperienced with Spark, but best I can tell, it's a real hassle to substitute on a Spark order. Um, Brian says I'm going to do a review overview video of my Dashmobile. Oh man, I would love to see that because it's some kind of crazy hybrid Ford that I've never even heard of. Yeah, I would love to see that. Josh, we have a hard time getting up for the early bird shift. Mainly dash throughout. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that y'all like to dash at night. Do you have to claim working in Florida when you dash out of state on taxes? I don't know for sure, Douglas. I don't think so. Um, the whole time we were talking to the accountant about our taxes, that never even came up. She never even asked that. Um, I don't know. It never came up in the conversation. I don't know how that works. Uh, I don't know. Florida doesn't have state income tax, so I don't know how that would affect that either. Cal Stanley, Chuck, once I get this new phone with new income, I'll film myself doing a shopping batch at Publix and send it to you. Then you could add North Carolina. Heck yeah. Yes, we need us a North Carolina guest star for sure, Kyle. Yeah, please do that. Hey, Mrs. Womble, what do you know? How you doing, Mrs. Womble? Minnesota, Arizona, Texas, New York, and on and on. Yeah. Could I name them all? I wonder. I would leave somebody out, but we've had Ohio and Indiana and Kansas and Minnesota, Wisconsin. Brandon, um, County X did Wisconsin, Texas, Washington. Excuse me, y'all. Josh, Devious Dasher out in Washington. Dominic in New York. Oh, Terry in Colorado. Fran in Arizona. Man, can't stop coughing all of a sudden. Hey, Ambitious Antique, how you doing? Good to see you. Bermuda. Thank you for the $2, Bermuda. Heather said, shave the beard or no dinner. I think Heather likes the beard. Oh, well, trim the beard for sure. Yeah, it needed a trim. All right, so Mrs. Womble must be Wendy. Anyway, Bermuda, thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. No order for you. Yeah, that's right, Mary. You told me you were going to St. Augustine. Yeah, that's right down the road. Hey, Stu. Yeah, Stu. I left out Nebraska. Stu's been a guest star in Nebraska. Nice to see your upper lip. Yeah, I felt like my upper lip kind of disappeared when I trimmed the mustache. Good phone call. Yep, the pug is down there snoring away. Old girlfriend introduced me to fruit flavored everything. Yeah, the fruit flavors taste fake to me. All right, Don the Dasher's got a 94% AR. Wow. 100% completion. 4.86 customer rating. 93% on time. 94% AR. I can't imagine. Surely you must take some terrible orders. Yep. Yeah, Cassie, that's what I'm thinking about doing is setting a timer, a reminder on my phone uh, to remind me to schedule at the first minute that I possibly can, for 6 or 7 days out, whatever they let you do. It's been so long since I've had to schedule, and just trying the cherry picking and see how that goes. One thing that I've always argued, like in the comments and stuff, is that I think it would be easy to be a cherry picker in a big city. The small town where I dash every day, I don't know, but I think I might try it just to see how it goes. This Brock Life. Hey, Chuck, we love the dirty Chucky or dirty Chuckle stacks. I love them too. Um, I got to get back to doing some. Hey, Womble, how you doing, Ray? Good to see you. Priscilla Fuller. Hi, Chuck. I'm just a granny from upstate New York, but love your videos. Viewers need to hit the like button. Thank you, Priscilla. Thanks for joining the live stream. All right. What does Big Carl say? Top Dasher is only good for Dash Now. For some, that's important, and I get that. Good market with 9 zones. Yep. Yep. Yeah. And I think, Big Carl's in the St. Louis area. You know, I think you could probably do just fine not being a top dasher, being a cherry picker. Um, I think top dasher might be more important in a small town or smaller town. Adding items to a delivery order with a percentage tip is always good, but having added items to a flat tip are the worst. Yeah, that's what was driving my daughter-in-law crazy is the way. Okay, Carl, I got that. That goes with when you're selective. Um, that was driving my daughter-in-law crazy is the way people would keep adding items while she was shopping. Holy cow, Josh, you had a $26 tip. I'm thinking seriously about trying it 1 month and just seeing how it goes. Okay, so if it's a percentage, then it increases the tip when they add an item. That would be okay. Okay, Don the Dasher. Yeah, so you and I are about the same. I think I'm still just a little bit shy of 2,000 deliveries on DoorDash. I'm probably 1,980 something. I guess I could look. Not that it matters, but yeah. Last I checked, I was just under 2,000 deliveries on DoorDash. Lee's Cookies and Treats. My AR is at 12. Made $80 on Uber and DoorDash last Sunday in 3 hours. Yeah, that's good money. $80 in 3 hours. And I hear you. And Lee, that's how I am with Uber. I don't care a thing about my acceptance rate on Uber. If they send me a good order, I'll do it. If they send me a bad one, I'll decline it. But man, DoorDash just has such mind control over me with this whole Top Dasher and Dash Now and scheduling and all that stuff. But I bet, I don't know how far behind I am in the chat, Lee, but I bet you're in a bigger city than I'm in. Yeah, okay, Mary, you say I will need Dash Now and Top Dasher when I'm there. Yeah, I'm definitely planning on being Top Dasher when I come down to Clearwater. Yeah, and Mary the Button Lady's going to show me where Meaty Mama and Mushy Moo hang out. I'm going to meet them while I'm down there, and hopefully Sarah Elizabeth too. Sarah Elizabeth Dash is in Brandon, Florida, and that's where my in-laws live. Sheila says I haven't been Top Dasher since January. Worked out okay. Schedule 6 days out. Yep. More multi-upping. Good. Making more money not being Top Dasher. Yeah. I think I'm going to try it. Yeah. You provide great customer service, Cassie Pop says. Chuck, I love your attitude. I'm often saying it'll be fine in my head when things go sideways. Yeah, I think I do say that a lot. All right, so Carl says, don't get me wrong, a higher AR does increase your chances of those banger orders, but that 70% AR doesn't make you immune to trash offers. Top priority is horse pucky. Yeah, Carl, DoorDash has really been making me, I've been a big proponent of Top Dasher the whole time I've been on YouTube. It, it, it just seemed like it made a difference for me. I had 1 month where I wasn't Top Dasher. You know what? I think it was May of last year, or else June of last year. I wasn't Top Dasher, and it seemed like the orders were just terrible. But lately, man, even as Top Dasher and over 70% acceptance rate, and all my ratings are nice and high. It just seems like they've been sending me such garbage lately. It's making me have my doubts. Cabell Roach is flirting with disaster. 70% AR and 96% completion. Oh, you've got the tier program. Yeah, that's right. It's the last 30 days. It's not by calendar month. It's a roll in 30 days. Oops. We don't have it here yet, but I'm sure it's probably coming. Oh, action camera for $300? um, this hat is kind of driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to switch hats. There's like some kind of a thread in there that's scratching my head. It's driving me nuts. All right, Old Faithful. Ambitious Antique. I ordered the camera that I'm using currently from Amazon, and it's a DJI Osmo Action 4, and I'm about 99% sure I paid $299 for it. Let's see. Your orders. Search orders. DJI. Pretty sure. Order details. Yep, $299. Let me make sure there's not any personal private information on here. I don't think there is. I don't see anything that shows full names or addresses or anything like that. I'll flip this around and then it'll probably have my address and phone number, social security number. But anyway, there it is right there. If you can see that, whoops. DJI Osmo Action 4 standard combo. $299 on Amazon. That's not too bad. If I didn't have Publix in my area, I wouldn't know what to do with this card. Food line in Publix. Yeah. When that tier system hits my market, that's when I will most likely deactivate my DoorDash account. North Shore, Massachusetts. Oh, really? North Shore, Massachusetts is a dangerous area? Thank you, Jen. You're right. The substitution process at Spark needs work. Man, I wish I could talk to the people in charge of Spark. Um, in my opinion, what needs work the most is the fact that I can't drop off the drops in the order that I want to drop them off. I have to drop them off in the order they say. That's really stupid. Every Wednesday, Chuck, you should go to a different area to dash for the day. I I, I could. um, Eventually, I'd have to start going a long ways away. 22 dashes this month. Don't think I'll be top dasher. Oh, 22 deliveries is all so far? That's right, because you took vacation, right? First time in over a year. Huh. Married the button lady. You went to Disney like for a week, right? You can make that a normal and create variety for the channel. Yeah. Um, C-Max is a great little car. Is that what Brian drives? Hey, Sheila Jones, how you doing? Uh-oh, somebody said something naughty. Got deleted. Really? C-Max, I've never even heard of it. That is so weird. Man, I'm all fascinated now. I want to know all about it. Stephanie Nunn, how you doing? Thanks for joining the live stream. How far behind am I? That's 9:49, and it's 10. That's too bad. I'm 13 minutes behind. No tax. Yeah, for small amounts, right. Yeah, we've discussed that before. But, who knows? What if I live in Georgia and dashed in Florida every day? I used to dash in Florida every day. I used to dash in Callahan, Florida every single day. So, I mean, that could have, gotten up into the thousands. I don't know. My accountant never did ask me. Yes, we need a Rhode Island guest star. That would be fantastic. Sheila Jones, you're in Central Florida. I assume that means somewhere near Orlando or Tampa. Yeah, it's funny to me. Heather's from the Tampa area, and a couple of times I've accidentally referred to Tampa as South Florida, and she corrects me and says, no, it's Central Florida. And I say, well, what's the name of the university there in Tampa? It's the University of South Florida. Jonathan Wallace, we loved watching you, Chuck, from upstate New York. Jonathan and Allie, thank you very much, Jonathan. I appreciate that. I'm so glad y'all watch. That's the main thing is that people are watching. That's how I support myself. I got Miss Womble set up with her own YouTube handle. Yep. Now she's having fun joining in on everybody's chat. That's awesome. Nothing watching TV here in Arkansas. Cool. Hey, we haven't had a guest star from Arkansas yet. Okay, Jack. So you smoked something and now you got the munchies. I see. Yeah, 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 yeah. Monroe, Michigan. That was Tony. Tony, our most recent guest star. Monroe, Michigan. That's right. 75 degrees. Yeah, that's about what it was where I am. It was about 75 today. Tyler, good evening from South Atlanta. Have I ever? No, I have not dashed in Savannah. I have dashed in Atlanta, but I haven't ever dashed in Savannah. I would like to. Bill says, hey, Chuck, do you like no shop and pay orders now? Yes. Bill, I remember when I told my son Wesley he was crazy for not activating his red card because I was making good money on shopping orders on DoorDash. And I'm telling you, it got to where they just weren't that good. I just never got any good shopping orders on DoorDash, it seemed like. But anyway, my life is so much less stressful now that I don't do DoorDash shopping orders. I still do Spark shopping orders. I can I can still do Uber Eats shopping orders, but now I don't know what the people of Kingsland are doing without their Dollar General being delivered to them, because I had to have been the only person delivering Dollar General to people. But they're just going to have to drive to Dollar General, I guess. Okay, Kyle has a topic that's off of gig work topic. Recommend a channel for you to watch that I've become addicted to. Channel name is Ryan Toomey. It's him living in his pimped out Ram ProMaster. Yeah, hey, yeah, I can dig it. I watch or used to anyway, when I had more free time, all kind of YouTube channels. Pizza flavored beer, gross, gross. I bet Wes probably has seen some of his videos if he's interested in traveling around the country. He may have. I'll ask him. Ryan Toomey. I assume that's how that's pronounced. Hey, there's our buddy Chris Plays Intersection Controller. Had a shopping order on DoorDash, and one of the substitutions was any similar flavored water. Don't help that most of the items don't scan because it's not in the database. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The shopping orders can be frustrating. Yes, Ray, we know that you're a cherry picker. Is your acceptance rate in the single digits, Ray? Kyle, cherry picker for life. Mini dashers in my area, Ray. Who knows? I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I see dashers all over, but I don't have any feel for whether it's saturated, oversaturated, undersaturated. I don't know. I really don't know. All right, Carl says I wouldn't dash. How I'm able to in St. Louis. If you live in a small town, 0 out of 10 don't recommend. Order volume might not be there. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I've always thought is that top dasher might be more important in a small town. All right, Don says my rule is $5 or more within 5 to 10 miles, unless it's a decent order. A lot of Dunkins here, and you will take a $4. Two Jersey Mikes for 3.25 and three for five. Yeah, yeah. I swear I know I've got a little bit of a reputation, but I swear I rarely ever take uh, any order under $4, and I rarely ever accept an order that's upside down. 650 for 3 miles. Man, that's some high standards. Over a month since he logged into DoorDash. The illegal alien field truck has been dashing for about a year. Yep, that's right. A little over a year. I started in January of 2023. Yeah, Ambitious Antique. You enjoyed visiting Kingsland for the week? Yeah, it is. It's a nice place. It's a nice place. 4,600 deliveries on DoorDash. AR's 48. Completion rate 97. Customer rating 4.96. I do think Dash Now is a vital feature for most, especially when you multi-app. Yeah, yeah. And I guess, if I do try the cherry picking and I have to schedule, um, I think something Wesley told me back when he had to schedule is it's smart to schedule, like, I don't know, if you plan to dash for 4 hours on Wednesday from 9 to 1, you might want to schedule from 9 to 10, and then schedule from 10 to 11, and from 11 to 12, and 12 to 1. That way, if something happens and you lose your dash, you know that the next hour you can start dashing again. So I'll probably play around with that stuff. All right, $2 for less than half a mile. And a lot of times the customers tip you afterwards. This person didn't tip. And another thing about taking, I used to think it was fine to take a $3 order that was going less than a mile, but the restaurant wait time can kill you. Oh, you have dashed in Brandon, Mary? How about that? Yeah, flights of stairs. Yeah, what is this? The Plaza. I hear him say he's either going to Tyrone or he's going to the Plaza. Does that just mean the shopping center, or is there a place called the Plaza? Okay. Eau Claire, Wisconsin is about 69,000. So yeah, a little bigger than where I dash. Um, it's like how Trevor's Delivery says, I don't need Top Dasher with these banger orders coming in my area. I've got a Trevor's Delivery uh, video I need to watch. I saw it pop up and I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Oh, let's see. Cassandra. Hey, Cassandra, how are you? Okay, Josh. Yeah, I remember when y'all got the tier system, the tier program. All right, so far it hasn't made much of a difference. I've often wondered that. Is it something I should look forward to, something I should dread, or is it going to be just business as usual when the tier system finally arrives? Kelvin K., I'm not in the delivery gig, but just wanted to say I love your upbeat attitude regarding dashing. I enjoy watching your videos. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Kelvin. I appreciate that. It always freaks me out when somebody who doesn't have anything to do with DoorDash just stumbles upon one of the videos and likes watch it. That's crazy. That's funny. I think it's so cool. Acceptance rate, Cassandra says acceptance rate on Uber is 21. Cancellation is none. Yeah, don't give a crap. Yeah, I have no idea what my acceptance rate is on Uber. I don't look at it maybe more than once every 6 months. I have no idea what it is, but it's probably in the teens, I would guess. Man, I declined when I went down to Yulee this morning. I must have declined 20 Uber orders. So Kyle and Carl both say they're going to deactivate their accounts when the tier system comes. Declining 30 orders a night, Josh. D Rivera gets you get one offer per hour. Yeah, that's no good. Cindy Lopez, hey, how you doing? Glad to see you. Are you able to give a shout out to Meeting Mama? Yeah, y'all. I'm sure y'all know Meeting Mama. Her son's in the hospital, and I know she's really struggling. And yeah, you might want to support Meeting Mama. Her son has, I believe, a heart infection. I know that's got to be a real challenge. Poor Meeting Mama. Donald Masterson. I was at one place, sat there 45 minutes, talked to the manager. They had 3 orders while I was there and never got an order. Yeah. It was only out for a few years. They don't sell in the US anymore. They sell it in Europe. It's a hybrid gas plug-in electric. Really? Brian's car is a plug-in? Huh. Hey, there's Terry. Terry in Colorado, former guest star. How you doing? Good to see you, Terry. I saw you were live earlier. Sorry, didn't have a chance to pop in. Yep, everybody loves meeting Mama. I'm going to try to meet her when I go down there. Watching hockey. Got me and the hockey game up. Diesel import from Europe. 48 degrees at 8 a.m. at Disney. So we came home. All right. So dashing down SoCal says, good evening, Chuck. How do you get your videos to be stabilized when walking? It's all bouncing around. Is the stabilizing done in the editing process? No, definitely not in the editing. It's done, the camera, the action camera, the DJI, and the GoPro. They all have image stabilization. I don't know if it's optical or if it's digital, but they definitely have image stabilization. In fact, I've noticed, when I'm editing the videos that when I'm driving and filming myself, um, there's the video is perfectly stable, it seems to me. But sometimes I notice the camera mounted there that's recording my face, it's vibrating all over the place as I drive down the road. So, yeah, it's all image stabilization software and hardware in the action cameras. Now, I do notice when I walk sometimes, when I'm walking and have it attached to my chest, that sometimes I can see the horizon moving like that as I take steps. But I don't think it really matters. But yeah, those action cameras have stabilization built in. Shopping orders on DoorDash depend on the time of the year. And, maybe someday I'll do DoorDash shopping orders again, but I just got so frustrated with it. I just reported my card lost. All right. Faith says, for me, Instacart is just terrible orders. Can't get off the waiting list for Spark. Oh, yes. Yeah, I don't know if I would trade Spark for Instacart. I don't think I would. I really do like Spark. But I wish I had Instacart too, just as something I could, maybe get the occasional good order on. I guess all Instacart orders are shopping orders. Okay, that is how you pronounce it, Ryan Toomey. Yeah, I'll have to check. I got to remember to check that out. Hey, there's our buddy Steve Hammond. How you doing? Must be Wednesday. It is. Good to see you, Steve. Thanks for dropping by. Cassandra, enjoying the live stream? I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Hey, there's Braided Lady. Absolutely love Ryan Toomey. He's from Baltimore, so am I. He makes me want to just give up everything and get a camper van and go. I know that does sound appealing, doesn't it? Just hit the road. That would be cool. Jed Ballard, how you doing? Cherry picker for life. All right. 163 in 7 hours. That's good. That's good money. I'm doing some quick math there. If that was 8 hours, that would be just over $20 an hour. So, yeah, that's good. Way to go, Jed. Darren Kruppy, top dasher and earned by time work great in my area, rural small towns. Yeah. Ernesto, how you doing, buddy? Everything's going great so far. Doing good. How about you? 10.6 thousand lifetime, 9% AR. 4 years of dashing. I hear you, Jed. I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to try cherry picking 1 month. I'm really excited about it. Hey, there's Nick, formerly of Florida, now of Arizona. Did I mention Arizona when I was naming guest star states? Fran-PHX. Have you met Fran yet, Nick? Good to see you, Nick. First week of DoorDash, did the foolish thing of taking doesn't everybody do that? Yeah. I remember when I first started DoorDash, I thought I was just supposed to deliver everything they sent me. I don't know if I even knew you could decline an order. I also remember my first few days or my first week or whatever of DoorDash. I remember I thought that I had to hurry up and hit the accept button before somebody else did. And then it was Wesley who told me, no, they just send that order to you. You've got like 30 seconds to decide if you want it or not. Okay, the old Seminole Mall was torn down and now they call it the Plaza. Okay. All right. Violet, how you doing, Violet? What's going on? Good to see you. Been a while. Thanks for stopping by, Violet. My first DoorDash in 2021, McDonald's for $2.50 in a one horse town, and you were so excited. Yep, I remember those days. Yeah. And so what happens on the tier system? What happens on the tier system if you don't make 100 deliveries in 30 days? I mean, can you still be a cherry picker on the tier system? Well, Josh said that he and Booger are doing just fine. All right. Georgia says, if I'm not dashing, I'm usually watching you or somebody else dashing when I'm home. Yeah, that's cool. That's so funny. And I'm the same way. I love watching other people do DoorDash. All right, Nick, you're passenger dashing, riding along with my sister while she does orders. Cool. Well, that's awesome that you're close to your family. Yes, prayers for Meaty Mama. Amen. Brian Babb. Hey, Chuck, do you need multiple phones to utilize multi? No, no. You just do them all on your one phone. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, you run, like Uber Eats and DoorDash on the one phone, and you'll get offers from both apps on your phone, and you just decide which ones you want to take, which ones you don't. Yeah, you don't know. You definitely don't. The only reason I have two phones, and that's very recent. I just bought a second phone and got a second line of service. The only reason I did that was so I can live stream on one phone while working the gig apps on the other phone. But not, yeah, to multi app, you definitely do not need more than one phone. Yep, I see I'm behind on the chat. People are responding now, but yeah, everybody loves Meaty Mama. She's very entertaining, and you know, I know she's had it rough and did not need this extra of her son being so sick. Jonathan Wallace, you got me into DoorDashing. 40 deliveries first 2.5 weeks, and just had a promo for 400 to do 20 deliveries. Wow. Yeah, I've never gotten any kind of a promotion like that on DoorDash. No, I get incentives like that on Spark, but I've never seen an incentive on DoorDash. I get the occasional peak pay, but it's pretty rare. All right, so I'm not going to get real personal, but my dad is not doing so well. Yes, everybody pray for Kyle's dad. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. Dink's already answered the question about, yeah, you definitely don't need more than one phone to multi app. Yeah, Dink says I've never seen an incentive like that on DoorDash. I have heard, who was it? Faith, wasn't it you? I think wasn't it Faith in her video was completing some kind of a challenge on DoorDash, some kind of an incentive, had to do 20 deliveries in one weekend or something. I think it was Faith's guest star video where she was doing that, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. The notifications when I've got Spark, Uber, and DoorDash all running, the notifications can. Where's Wesley? Notification can drive you crazy. Actually, Wesley's not here right now. He's visiting some friends about an hour away. He said he might come back home tonight, but it might be tomorrow. He's been gone a couple of days. Jonathan Wallace says, looked on Reddit. Couldn't find any more info about it. Yeah, I think it is pretty rare. Oh, I'm so far behind on chat. Sorry, y'all. What is that? Team Love. Hey, how you doing, Team Love? Good to see you. Let's see. I get a lot of wino orders on Instacart. Yeah, that's right. Ambitious Antique does a lot of Instacart, I think. All right, so Dink's going to live stream tomorrow. Everybody's live streaming these days. I love it. I love it when I get a chance to be in somebody's live stream, to be in the comments. Live streams are fun, I think, especially the dashing live streams. Hey, Team Love, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. Your car will be happy when you cherry pick. Yeah, I bet. I bet. If you're only doing orders that pay you well for the miles. All right, so alcohol deliveries are a big deal on Instacart. Yeah, when I'm watching other people's DoorDash videos, I'm always jealous of these people who have access to these big stores like Total Wine and stuff like that. I don't have anything like that around here. Um, but yeah, they seem to make really good money on those orders. Mary the Button Lady, you remember sitting McDonald drive through for minutes to make $3.50. All right. Kate says, I'm sad Kansas doesn't do alcohol deliveries. Yeah. Yeah. That would be terrible to be in a state where you can't deliver alcohol. All right. So Donald Masterson says you can be a cherry picker with a tier system. As long as you have 100 deliveries in 30 days, considered a top dasher. Under 100, then you are gold and you have to schedule. Contact. Hey, did a dirty stack just for me. All right. Didn't make much, but it is a rush, isn't it? It gets your blood pumping. That's so cool. Good job, contact. 30 seconds the way to go, y'all. Yeah, I'm still on the Instacart waiting list. Good grief, 2 years. I've only been on it probably not quite a year yet. All right, Mary the Button Lady's about to start Grubhubbing. I'm on their waiting list too. Although Grubhub here wouldn't help me, I don't think. Now, it might help me if I'm dashing somewhere else. 1,000 Bailey Dodd, 1,000 deliveries today. Cool. All right, now you got me curious. Let me check real quick. I don't think I've hit 2,000 yet. Now I have to know. I'm close though. 1,990 deliveries on DoorDash. So I could probably do 10 tomorrow, hit 2,000. Peak pay on DoorDash is a joke too. I don't ever see peak pay, hardly ever. $1 peak pay here and there. There was that one day that we had $4.50 peak pay, and man, it was fantastic. I loved it. Yeah, see, I was right. It was Faith in her guest star video. She had to do 25 deliveries one weekend for a $200 bonus. I've never gotten anything like that. Terry agrees that peak pay is a joke. $8 bonus for 3 deliveries. Spark just sent me some new incentives. Cassandra, you're in Port St. Lucie. I am right on the Georgia-Florida line. Um, I can I can drive to Jacksonville in about 35, 40, 45 minutes, depending on what part of Jacksonville. It's a big city, but I'm about, you know, 35, 40 miles outside of Jacksonville, Florida. Off Grid Girl 42. Hey Chuck, love watching your videos. My husband and I DoorDash together. It's nice to watch you and Heather dash together. Yeah. I'm glad you made the live stream too. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. That's cool. All right, there was a promotion in Donald's area, $50 extra if you did 20 deliveries without rejecting. Ooh. Oh yeah, I remember we had those streaks for a little while. Get like $9 extra if I delivered 6 orders in a row or something without rejecting any. Yep. Yeah, Wesley and I'm sure we'll do some things together. Um, those are always fun. I remember when I had DoorDash in early 2021, had to wait for that order at Taco Bell and Chick-fil-A. All right, what does Jen say? Wish we could figure out some workaround hack to get off the Instacart wait list. Yeah, year and a half for you, almost a year for me. I'm thinking about becoming a cherry picker. Wait, what does that say? Preception. I've been reading that wrong, I think. Preception. I am thinking about trying cherry picking and seeing how it goes. I'm getting tired of taking all these bad orders for DoorDash. Yeah, I should hit 2,000 deliveries probably tomorrow or the next day. Live on the Florida Georgia line, or you a fan of the country? It's funny. I've really never been a big fan of Florida Georgia line. I do like half of them. What is his name? Hubbard. His last name's Hubbard. He's used to be half of Florida Georgia line. I like him a lot. The other guy, not so much. I never really liked Florida Georgia line that much. Um, but I do like the Hubbard half of Florida Georgia line. I can't think of his first name right now. Okay, bonus pay on Uber rides is worse. Get to the bonus zone on the map and the bonus pay conveniently disappears. Micah, Chuck, do you think acceptance rate matters or is it mainly just luck and location? Micah, here's the thing. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. From my experience in small towns where I dash, it has always seemed to me like top dasher and acceptance rate mattered. But lately I'm starting to have my doubts because I've been getting just terrible orders, terrible offers lately. And I'm top dasher. I think I'm currently at 73 or 74% acceptance rate, 4.98 customer rating. I have let my completion rate drop down to 95 for the first time ever. But I used to really believe it mattered, and it might matter, but who knows? Nobody knows. It's all a mystery. Um, Grubhub, you get paid a minimum of $10 an hour if you schedule a shift, as long as you accept 90% of orders. Ew. Oh, oh. So Grubhub will pay you $10 an hour if you're active on their app, even if they like don't send you any offers. That would be kind of cool. Oh yeah, Wesley. Yeah. Wesley does love his dad now. Got to tell you. Okay, Donald Masterson, I understand if you got to get up at 5. Um, Thanks for stopping by and get a good night's sleep. Good to see you. Yeah, okay, so Dink's answering. Dink thinks it only matters for Dash now. I used to be, for months and months, I was convinced that I got better offers because I had high ratings, because I was top dasher and had high ratings. It just seemed like it used to, I'm telling you, just a month or two ago, it seemed like almost every offer that hit my phone from DoorDash had the little blue diamond and the high pay offer on it. Lately, I'm going days at the time without seeing a single one of those. Should have a DoorDash party once a year. Yeah, and Cassandra, I'm sure that depends on, the town where you work, whether Grubhub is good or not. Um, I'm pretty sure in this little town of Kingsland, where I DoorDash and Uber and Spark, I don't think Grubhub even operates there. I don't think you can order on Grubhub there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've never heard anybody in a restaurant with a smartphone in his or her hand say, "I'm here to pick up a Grubhub order." Now, our friend Crystal, who um, lives and works in the Yulee, Florida, Amelia Island, Fernandina Beach, Florida zone, she does some Grubhub and she makes some money on Grubhub, but I don't think they even operate here. Sheila says, "Did I hear you right, Chuck? You said you're thinking about cherry picking?" Yep, I'm definitely thinking about it. I'm thinking that I might cherry pick in April. I'll I plan to be top dasher in April, but I might cherry pick in April. And if I lose top dasher for May, so be it. I'll just schedule, and I want to see how it goes. I just want to see. Yeah, Cassie, you think it has more to do with proximity? And again, who knows? Nobody knows. Um, you know, so of course it probably has a lot to do with proximity, but there have been times I've gotten fantastic orders and the restaurant was, 5 miles away. And I'm thinking, there's got to be other dashers closer to that restaurant than me. I don't know. All right, Kyle says, Chuck, me and my best friend used to go and see every one of Florida Georgia Line concerts. What do you know? Ha! How about Tyler Hubbard? Thank you. I knew his name was Hubbard. He's from Monroe. What do you know? I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm a Tyler Hubbard fan. The other guy, not so much. Yeah, that's right, Faith. That would be weird to see me cherry picking. I'm really thinking seriously about trying it. Ellen, how you doing, Ellen? Did I mention Nevada? I don't think I mentioned Nevada. There's another guest star, Ellen in Nevada. Oh wow. Got your background check done that fast? Married the button lady? Anyway, Ellen, how you doing? How's everything out in Las Vegas? I see people, I watch people on YouTube like Devious Dasher out in Washington gets lots of Grubhub. Who else? I don't know. I know some of the people I watch on YouTube, they get lots of Grubhub offers and good offers. Grubhub at Mission for $8. Deliver five without, okay, a mission, eight extra dollars if you deliver five without skipping. Michael, location and luck. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? It may very well be right place at the right time. Yep. Only Tony knows. Amen. There's the truth. Only Tony knows. None of us know. We have our hunches, we have our theories, we have our anecdotal experience, but nobody knows how DoorDash works. how they decide who gets what order. Stillfly, what's going on? No, I haven't tried Zifty. I, I would bet you $100 that they don't operate in Kingsland, Georgia. I know that Deliver That and Delivered don't operate in Kingsland, Georgia. Let me see about the Zifty app. Where's my Play Store? I'm going to download the app, and then that'll make me remember to check it out. Is it called Treads Driver? All right. So I've just downloaded Zifty. Have I downloaded Roadie yet? Yeah, I've got Roadie on my phone. I just haven't gotten around to going through the application process for Roadie. All right, I'm going to check out Zifty, but I bet they don't operate in Kingsland, Georgia. All right, Ellen's doing good. That's a good thing. Heather says, definitely enjoy watching your channel. Find it relaxing and interesting. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. And you must be a nice lady with a name like that. You know, my wife's name is Heather. Phil P., what happens if you drop and spill a customer's drink after you leave? I have no idea. It hasn't happened yet. I mean, if I was still close to the restaurant, I would probably go in and ask them if they would please make me another one, even pay for it if I had to. But man, if it happened like 4 miles away from the restaurant, right when you're close to the customer and you somehow spill their drink. Who was it? It was my younger brother, I think, told me that he was delivering. This is right in the first week or two of it when he started DoorDash. He was delivering like a Taco Bell order with 2 drinks, and one of them fell over in his car and almost all of it spilled out. And so he opened up the other drink and poured some until they were both about the same amount and delivered them that way. Flanadian, I use Luma Fusion. And thank you for that. I appreciate it. Luma Fusion. I really like it a lot. I like Luma Fusion. And Luma Fusion costs $30 one-time purchase, and then you get to use it forever. So I don't know. I like it. I think it's got good features, easy to use. You know, once there's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you learn how to use it, it works really well. I like it. Dashing in Cyprus's name is Sheila, Ellen. Chris, how do you know this? How do you know Grubhub operates in Kingsland? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm on the Grubhub waiting list. I have been for ages. And Grubhub, once a month, I think it's once a month, they send me an email saying, you still want to stay on the waiting list? And you have to respond within a certain amount of time. Yes, I want to stay on the waiting list. Otherwise, they'll kick you off the waiting list. Huh. I'm really surprised that Grubhub operates in Kingsland. I know that Deliver That and Delivered don't. Oh, Deliver That declined Kyle's application because didn't answer your questions 100% correct. Weird. You know, I think I do remember somebody, maybe Gig Gal, saying she had to take a test for Deliver That. Anyway, doesn't matter for me because they don't operate here. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mary the Button Lady. It does say Treads Driver too. Okay. Well, almost back. Wendy didn't notice Ray was gone. Yeah, I hear nothing but good things about Delivered and Deliver That. They just don't operate here. Yeah, I'll check out Zifty. Ellen, I'm not sure if you're talking to me or somebody else, but I will tell Heather that y'all said hey. Oh, okay. Cassie Pop says call support if you spill somebody's drink. Heathers are the best. I agree, Heather. They even made a movie called Heathers. Okay, Dink says he once spilled 4 drinks, delivered the food, and said, I would go back for the drinks. And when you got back to the restaurant, they filled them for free. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, and I think drinks cost the restaurant almost nothing. How may I assist you today, DoorDash driver? Customer's food fell out of bag. What do I do? Oh. Oh, DoorDash support and Spark support, Uber support. They all drive me crazy. All right. Chris Place Intersection Controller. Just put up an address on the order page. Then you can see what restaurants and platform. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. You have to take a test for Deliver That. And I guess they give you the material to read so that you can pass the test. All right. Wamel's undelivered. All right. Cool. Okay. Sheila says deliver that and delivered. You have to pass a test. Faith, that's a good question. I don't know. Did Wesley come home? Maybe that's what's got her barking. Let me check the surveillance camera and see if his car's out there. Not spying or anything. Oh, I can't even tell all the lights are off. I'll have to turn the lights on. No, I don't think his car's there. I think maybe the ice machine drops the ice maker and the freezer drops some ice and maybe that got her going. I don't know. Grubhub, do I want a driver card? Beats me, Mary. You do want the driver card. Shopping orders, okay. Grace, what's going on, Grace? How are you? Grace Virginic. Thanks for dropping by the live stream, Grace. Yeah, she may have woken herself up with her own snoring. Biscuit, what are you barking at? Is it one of those stinking marsupials? A roadie waiting list? Oh, wow. You have to answer verbatim what the guy on the video said. Oh, still fly. I don't know if I can get to her with all my gear here. We have shown Biscuit a couple of times on live streams. Maybe we'll try to do it next time. Yeah, Cassandra, I hear good things and bad things about Rhodey. Uh, Biscuit, what's going on? Why are you barking so much? Okay, I had a Wawa delivery, Zonitas. First week 4 coffees, put them in a bag, put it in a hot bag, because it was all coffees. One of the drinks completely exploded. Oh, man. No, no, there is no Bojangles, Kyle. Man, it's been so long since I've seen a Bojangles. We got Popeyes, we got KFC, no Bojangles. Fate says no, Rhodey does not pay well. Yeah, I haven't seen a Bojangles in a long time. I hate me a tip baiter. I don't think it's ever actually happened to me yet, tip baiting, but what a dirty, rotten thing to do. You thought about Bojangles because of biscuit. Okay, Grace, going to bed. Hey, I'm about to go to bed too. Yeah, it's time, y'all. It's time. I didn't make it to the end of the chat. Oh, wait, I just made it to the end of the chat just now. Fail again. Good. Thank you for subscribing to Dink. Yeah, y'all should all subscribe to Sheila and Faith, well, to Dashing in Cypress and Sunny Drives for You, Dashing Dink and Dashing Womble and all these people up in here. Rookie Dasher. Yep, that's cool. All right, y'all. That's about it. It's almost 11, right? Bojangles does have good bit. Is it so? Is Bojangles more famous for their biscuits than Popeyes is? I know Popeyes sells a lot of biscuits. Biscuit. She's wondering why I keep saying her name. All right, y'all. Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's good chatting with y'all. Y'all all have a great night. Make lots of money tomorrow. Good night, Mary. Good night, Faith. Cheeseburger to all. Cheeseburger. Hey, there's Fran Dash. She pops in right as we're all saying good night. Hey, Fran, how are you? Good night, everybody. All right, I'm clicking the button, y'all. Thanks for dropping by.